Hey there, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you in. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, to my mind, to the truth. To be honest, it is the truth. So, the truth. So very first thing, you guys, I posted a new video, so go over there, watch it, like it. And if you're not following my TikTok, go follow my TikTok. If you're not following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. And if you're not following my YouTube channel, then why are you here? Come on, follow me. Why are you hesitating? I'm just sharing what I see. If you guys don't like it, then I'm sorry, but it's what I see. And whether I'm right or wrong, and as you guys can see, I'm usually always right. It's always better to know than to be surprised. Also, you guys, a lot of you are asking me, do I do private readings? I do private readings, and I do them through video chat. I do them on Instagram through video chat. So if you don't have an Instagram, you can also message me, and I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to do it through email. What am I going to use? What kind of app or what we're going to do? Because I don't really want to give out my phone number to anybody. Because I do have very important work messages, and I can't have my phone being blown up because then I'll miss my work messages. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But yes, you can email me, and I've already been emailing some of you back, but it's really hard for me to focus on the emails because I have so many messages on Instagram that I'm trying to get through those. So it is quite of a wait. The way I'm doing it right now is I'm just kind of choosing one by one, like whoever I choose randomly. Just, if you get lucky, if it's meant to be, because I believe that if I work with you, if I choose you, it's because God wanted me to give you a message, or it's because you're needing something that God is putting you in my path for, and I'm here for you. Oftentimes, if it doesn't go through, it's because I'm not supposed to work with you. I'm not allowed to work with you, or something like that. So anyways, you guys, subscribe to my videos and everything. Okay, so let's get started with the video. So I wanted to make a video today on this card right here, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, why do I want to talk about this? It's because we don't realize something. I know that the coronavirus, a lot of people are very upset because of everything that is going on with coronavirus, with it's understandable. A lot of people are losing loved ones. A lot of people are losing their parents. They're losing their brothers and sisters. They're losing uncles, aunts. They're losing family members. And it is something strong. But I want to remind you, and this is just a positive message, I want to remind you that this was not just to destroy us. This was not just to punish us. This was not just for that. This whole judgment that fell on the entire world is to force change. This card right here is dominating us. And the reason it's dominating us, and just like I said on my TikTok, it's dominating us because this card here says that those who have been at their lowest will be at their highest. And that's something you need to remember. And this card here says that those who have been at their lowest will be successful and be coming out. 2021 is your year. Why? Because after this year of struggling and every type of problem you've had, you're finally going to come out of it. Those who have been struggling in the past, those who have been dealing with things, let's say court cases, injustices, some sort of hate, you have you're stuck in a relationship and things like that. I just want to let you know that there's so many changes coming to the entire world. And again, coronavirus was put and it is manipulated. And it is a judgment. There's so much going on with this coronavirus, with Rona, or whatever you want to call it, COVID-19. There's so much going on with it that it gets hectic. There's some gray waters, and then there's some clear waters. Again, clear waters, it's affecting everybody. Gray waters, who's manipulating it? Because I still see that someone's manipulating all this, right? And I do see, again, that it is the judgment that the Bible was talking about, and that everything that religious people have talked about, right? That there will be judged and all that. It is a judgment, right? But what we don't realize is that this card is making changes in our life. And the reason I want to talk about that is because every time I read somebody's cards, every time I help a client out and I do some sort of a private card reading, this card comes out. It says, in all their cards, it says that they've been struggling, that everything's been really intense. They haven't been able to catch a break. This card here says they're finally going to be let go. The devil is finally letting them go. And by the devil, I mean like the negative energies or that kept them chained up, that just doesn't let them succeed. It's saying like this is their year. This card here is saying they're finally going to break out of it. So the positive message here is that if you have been suffering in the past, say you lived a very, very tough, poor life, right? I'm not saying you're going to get rich or anything like that. I'm saying you're going to come out of it. This is a year when you finally start to rise. Everyone that was weaker, that struggled with any type of struggle. Let's say people, you never had friends and people were really mean to you and you were depressed and you didn't have an answer as to why people were like that. You're gonna come out of that. You're gonna finally break out of that shell. Say you were having financial troubles where you just couldn't catch a break. You're gonna come out of that. You're gonna be on top of the world. You're gonna be on top. You're gonna be on top of the wheel of fortune, not at the bottom anymore. If you felt like that's you, this is your message. This is a message from me to you that you are going to come out of this. This is a year that everything changes for you. This is a year where we're all forced to make changes that we didn't want to make. And everything is forced. Coronavirus is something that was forced on us by God, by the people that are manipulating this, by everything that comes with coronavirus, right? This is the change the world needed. From here on out, I never, ever see the world going back to what it was back in the past before coronavirus last year. I never ever see the world back to that. This right here, this whole coronavirus has taken care of a lot of very bad people. Again, the judgment, the angels of justice are judging a lot of people. Justice is being brought to those who have been suffering. Justice, if you have court cases stuff that was against you and things like that, all the justice is on those people who have been good. I remember I had told you that those who have suffered are going to be on top and that the angels of justice were very close. So what does that mean? It means that those who deserve to be judged in a negative way for everything negative that you did, you're going to be judged. Whether you do get coronavirus and these people pass away, which I'm not saying that's what's going on, but I'm saying that there's some people that did some very, very bad things and they're being judged in a very, very negative way, right? Just like how the Bible says, those people who deserve to be punished will be punished, and right, this is what's going on. But on top of which, not only that, those people who have been doing bad things to other people are getting their karma. Those people who are, like, say you have some sort of a court case with a business that did you dirty or did you wrong, or you have some sort of situation that you just were being chained to and then you just couldn't break out of it. Those people that did all that harm are going to get theirs. This is the year that the people that are underdogs, the people that have suffered so much are going to rise. Again, going back to countries in the United States, I see shifts of power. This card here says that there's a lot of shifts of energy. Again, that's why there's been so many earthquakes. If you notice, we've had so many earthquakes, almost like one after another every month, right? And they're going to continue throughout the rest of the year because the energy will continue to move. And that is just showing you that the energy is moving. On top of which, that is also showing you with natural disasters that the energy is moving, with the weather being very strong, with the sun that's going to be really hot. The sun is also bringing a lot of changes again to countries. There's going to be a shift in power. There's going to be new leaders coming into power. Whether I see Trump winning again, right now I do see Trump winning again because a lot of people are seeing him as the savior, right? So those who didn't want him to win, right now I see him winning. For other countries, like as we have seen that Kim Jong-un, he is sick and they're kind of like talking about the sister taking over again, shifts of power. That shows you again with the Queen of London coming up that she's very ill and that she's going to be passing again, another shift of power. There's so much shift of power, but not only that, the countries are going to shift in power too. Those countries that were super strong and they were powerful countries will begin to fall. And I'm not saying they're going to be destroyed or anything. I'm just saying their power is going to begin to fall. And those countries who have been weaker and have been struggling their entire lives, again, with Kim Jong-un, how he's been doing whatever he does to his country, he is being pushed out of power, and there's someone else that will end up taking over either this year or next year. So I don't see his health ever recovering to where he wants to be. So if you're wondering about if that's true, I do see that that's true. Even if they say it's not true, I see the truth. I see that it is true and that he is struggling with health issues and that he will be passing pretty soon. He doesn't have much longer. So again, shift in power. There are so many shifts in powers. Again, those countries that were powerful are not going to be as powerful as they once were. And those countries that were weak will begin to rise and finally come out of their struggles. So remember, this card here is good for those who have been struggling, who have been suffering. Although it brings a very strong energy of change, and the change that's going on is very chaotic, remember that there is good to what is going on, and that if you suffered, you're going to be on top. So remember that, you guys. So I just wanted to give you guys a really quick good message, some sort of like light to all this darkness. And I hope you enjoy this message. Again, you guys, thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you guys for everyone who's reached out to me to do a reading. It is my honor if I'm able to do it for you. And it is my honor and I'm so grateful that you trust me so much that you will want me to do a reading for you, especially on video chat. So that is how I do my readings. I do them on video chat, and it's like it's kind of like gray waters because not everybody would trust that, but for some reason everyone has trusted me, and everyone seems very happy with their readings, and I feel very blessed right now. So thank you guys for that blessing that you guys have given me. For those who don't know who I am someone who is very gifted. I did not choose this path. This path chose me. When I turned 22, it was like God slapped me and awoken me and said, hey, what have you been doing your entire life? You're supposed to be following a spiritual path and you're not doing it. And all of a sudden I was able to heal people. I was able to see the future. I was able to leave my body. I was able to do a lot more things that I don't really want to talk about. But I can do so much, and it was because God put me on this path. So if you are a person of religion, that is who I follow. I follow God and I follow the angels, and that is who I work with generally. So thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you guys for believing in God, and believing that God put me here for you. Thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel, press like, and share so other people can see, because again, God keeps saying 3 years and the whole world is going to know who you are. So we'll see. All I can do is wait. And so far I've trusted him. So far I've trusted God and the angels, and so far he hasn't let me down. He told me to believe in my visions. He told me to believe in myself, and that is why I'm so confident with what I say. Even if I'm wrong, again, God has the last say. God can decide to change his mind. So there's been a couple of times where God has changed his mind, where there's certain people that were supposed to pass away and he did change his mind, and I was wrong, but it's okay. I'm still putting out what I see, and if I'm wrong, it's okay. Not all the time am I going to be right, because again, God has the last say. So thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights, and please subscribe, follow my TikTok, follow my Instagram, follow my Snapchat, because a lot of you are adding me on Snapchat. So follow my Snapchat too. And if you need to get a hold of me, you can email me, or I handle all my business through Instagram. So you can do that too. So thank you guys for watching Raphael's Insights. See you next time. Bye.